It allows the co-mingling of physical reality with virtual reality and human intelligence with artificial intelligence. Targeted individuals find themselves thrust into this new reality against their will and without their permission. They are non-consensual test subjects for a mind control weapons platform that is currently being rolled out throughout the world.
Targets and mind control victims have their minds linked up for life with conscious supercomputers, which send a steady stream of bidirectional, low-frequency electromagnetic radiation to the target's brain.
I could build, I think, a soul. Here's how I would do it. I copy you exactly into a digital environment. Everything about you. Imagine that was possible. It probably is. So if I copy you into a machine, that copy process has all of the properties we were talking about as being a soul. First of all, it's immaterial, because copying, that's not a thing, it's a process. It's immortal, it's just like you. You can put it in any environment you want, heaven, hell, make a simulation.
A brain-to-computer interface wirelessly links a targeted individual to an artificial intelligent supercomputer. The objective is to build a cognitive model of the targeted individual's mind so that their conscious reality can be manipulated from within a computer-generated simulation. To build a cognitive model, an artificial brain is created made of simulated neurons. The simulated neurons exist outside of the biological brain in a supercomputer, and are linked to biological neurons through a wireless direct brain-to-computer interface. The cognitive model is used to create a virtual avatar within a computer-simulated world. The direct link between a targeted individual and the computer-generated world allows the targeted individual to be controlled through their virtual avatar from within the simulation.
You can imagine us entering entirely living in the real world as we do now, and also living in this virtual world where they are combined right inside our minds.
Electrical signals interpreted by your brain.
If we have algorithms that stimulate the right things and give it the right data, they could reprogram you in a way without you even knowing it. We call it hallucinating, right? But these would be controlled hallucinations run by algorithms. So you think you're in control of your own will, but it's actually some evil AI or evil people controlling everything we do, and we're more like zombies, you know? Like we think we're free and we're not actually free.
It turns out that that's actually a physical possibility. First of all, the Obama administration and the European Union are pushing the BRAIN project to delineate all the pathways of the human brain. That is, every single neuron encoded on a memory disk, your personality, your memories, who you are, the essence of your soul, will be incorporated in this disk as pure information.
And everything you think, everything, from your feeling of self to the feeling that you may have a soul or a maker, to your preference for cilantro or not, all of those things live inside a place which is dark and small and never sees the outside world.
This is what they look like. There are two of them. These are from our lab in Burnaby in British Columbia. At the heart of this big box is a tiny chip about the size of your thumbnail. And on this chip resides all of the wonder and magic that makes this thing go.
The quantum computer, they're trying to create neural networks. Well, what's the best way to create neural networks? Plug in the real brain, right? Because the simulations can happen, the quantum computer can simulate a human brain now.
Because we're at the point now where we can actually connect computers to the living mind. Objects that vibrate in phase, when you separate them, are also coherent. There's an umbilical cord that emerges between two objects. That's called quantum entanglement.
This computer is what will run the world. I believe is already, to a certain extent, already running the world. And because it is artificially intelligent, will give rise to the beast and the mark of the beast system, and the single entity that will control everyone, every person on the planet.